Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited for today's video because it is very highly requested. Ever since I got my bangs cut in the summertime, you guys have asked for a how I style my bangs or an everyday hair routine because you guys seem to be loving the hairstyle that I do now. So I thought today I would do that. It is 2020 and I have a ton of videos coming your way, and I thought that this would be the perfect video to kick off 2020 here on my YouTube channel, because I'm really excited about it and it's definitely very overdue. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I blow out my hair and specifically blow out my bangs. There is a specific trick to blowing my bangs out like this, so definitely stay tuned for that. It'll be super helpful because when I discovered this trick, it's very helpful for me. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I hope you guys find it helpful, and if you do end up trying out this hairstyle, definitely tag me in your stories or let me know, DM me. I would love to see how you guys achieve my bangs as well in your own way. So anyways, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so I literally just got out of the shower. My hair is still pretty wet. And what I'm gonna do is brush through it and then get started. But I thought that I would show you guys or tell you guys the products that I'm gonna be using and the hair tools that I'm gonna be using before I get started. So what you're gonna need to do this hairstyle or my hairstyle is a normal brush. I use a wet brush. I really like it because it is super easy to detangle your hair and it doesn't rip your hair at all or like pull your hair too much. Which is really important with my hair extensions. So I really like wet brush and I'll have it linked down below. I actually recently just got it and it's not even comparable to any other brush I've had. It's so much more gentle on my hair, so I really recommend it. And then another brush you're gonna need is a circle brush. I'm not actually sure the correct term for this, but just a mini roller brush about this size. This is what you're gonna need to actually get your bangs the way that you want them to be. And this is how I do my bangs every single day. And I would not be able to style my bangs the way I do without this guy. So this is definitely a key product or tool in today's tutorial. But you can get this type of hairbrush pretty much anywhere and they all work really well. So I'll have this guy linked down below. And then another hairstyling tool you're gonna need is a blow dryer. And again, this is very key in this hair tutorial because you're gonna be blowing out the bangs and obviously blowing out your hair. So I'm gonna be using my new Dyson blow dryer. I'm obsessed with it. I just actually recently got it. I purchased it for myself for my Christmas gift to myself and I'm obsessed with it, but you obviously don't need a Dyson. Any blow dryer will do, but I really do recommend it if you are looking into blow dryers or purchasing a new one. The Dyson's really good. Even though it's a steeper price point, it honestly cuts my blow drying and like my hairstyling in half, so definitely recommend. And then for hair products, the first product I'm gonna be using, actually while my hair is wet, I'm gonna be doing the Heat Defense by Kevin Murphy, and it's a heat protectant. It's a foam form and I live by this stuff. I always repurchase it. I've been using it for a really long time now and I definitely have seen a difference in my hair. I'll obviously show you guys how exactly I use it, but this is definitely a key product in styling hair in general because it protects your hair from the heat. And I use a lot of heat because I'm always styling my hair, so definitely useful and very key in my hair routine. The next three products are actually for the after styling of my hair, but the first one is the Kevin Murphy bedroom hair. I'm obsessed with it. It definitely gives your hair more of like a waxy feel, so you can style it and it can be a little bit more like messy. It's called bedroom hair obviously for a reason, so I really like that look. It makes your hair very texturized, and since my hair is pretty fine, even with my extensions, I definitely find that gives me a lot of volume and texture. And then to finish off the look, I use the Kevin Murphy Touchable Spray Wax, and that is a hairspray pretty much. And then last but not least, I use the Way Matte Pomade, and I usually use this when my hair is pretty frizzy and I kind of just like tame the frizz and make the ends to make it more of like a piecey look. So anyways, obviously I'll be showing you guys exactly how I use all of these products, but I just thought I'd start out by telling you guys exactly what I use currently in my current hair routine. Okay, so first we're going to brush through my hair, and as you guys know, I do have tape-in extensions, so brushing out my hair has to be a very delicate thing I do because you don't want to rip out your extensions, which I have learned the hard way because since I haven't always had extensions, Since I haven't always had extensions, I've just kind of grown up being pretty rough with my hair, which is probably not a good thing. But I usually just like take any brush and just kind of brush through my hair quickly and I'm done. But I've definitely learned to be more delicate with my hair since I've learned that it can really damage your hair, and it's really not good, especially when you have hair extensions. So I'm pretty much just going to gently brush through my entire head, and then when it's through, I'll show you guys the next step. Okay, so now that my hair is brushed through, I'm gonna be going in with the Heat Defense by Kevin Murphy. Like I said, it's very key in my hair routine because I really don't want my hair to get damaged more than it is, since I do use heat styling tools like all the time, every single day, because I'm always shooting or going to an event, or just like my job makes me do my hair a lot. So I do always remember to use this product. So what I do is I just do about like a couple pumps into my palm, and then I brush it through the ends of my hair and then kind of work my way up to the roots. And then also, ever since I have bangs, I really do make sure to get my bangs as well, since like I said, I blow out my bangs to get the look that I always do. There's always heat, especially on my bangs, so I definitely don't forget to do my bangs. Okay, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start blowing out my bangs, which is pretty much the key thing in this look, and that is the first thing I do since I want my bangs to be perfectly blown out every single day. I go in with that before it dries, because the more your hair is dry, the less it's really gonna blow out perfectly. So I find that when my hair is more wet, it gives it more of like a permanent blowout, and it lasts longer throughout the day. So what I'm gonna do is separate my bangs from the rest of my hair pretty much on my head. And to do that, I pretty much just kind of put it forward, and any longer strands I'll put behind my ears. And I know I look crazy right now, but this is literally what I do every day. So once I have my bangs separated, I'm gonna take my roller brush and pretty much blow them out downwards down my face. So my hairstylist taught me this trick, and honestly, I live by it now, and I recommend it to everyone who has bangs. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the roller brush and flip your bangs back, and then take your blow dryer and pretty much blow dry your hairs directly down your face. You're not gonna wanna go upwards or sideways or anything. You want it to be as straight down as possible, which kind of gives the result of the bangs being flipped back, and then when you put them forward, they're like very voluminous. And that trick is pretty much the key to making them have as much volume as possible. So like I said, you're gonna wanna go directly down your face, not upwards, not sideways, just like directly down your face. And then you guys will see the results. So I pretty much repeat that until my bangs are perfectly dry. Okay, so as you can see, the bangs are now flipped. So what I'm gonna do is flip them back and then flip them back around. And as you can see, there is a ton of volume in the bangs. So that is pretty much why we did it all the way down my face, because it gives you the most volume. As you can see, this shape here, it pretty much like flips up and backwards, and that's kind of the look we want to go for. So by doing that motion down your face, it gives your bangs that kind of flipped up, side swept look, I guess you could say. So yeah, that is how I blow out my bangs. And since I want my bangs to stay like this throughout the entire day, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the spray wax, which is pretty much a finishing hairspray, and lightly spray my bangs before I blow dry the rest of my hair, since obviously the rest of my hair is still wet. But I just want to make sure that the bangs stay like this throughout the entire day. So I just kind of lightly spray them so that while I'm blow drying the rest of my hair, the bangs do not go out of place or they don't like get curly or anything. Okay, so for the rest of my hair, I'm just going to blow it out like normal. But since I have quite a bit of hair because of my extensions, I'm going to section off my hair into 2 parts and blow dry it in 2 parts so that it is extra dry and that it is a lot easier to blow dry because it can take quite a while to just blow out your entire head without sectioning it off when you have extensions. So if you guys have finer hair, you obviously do not need to section it off, but if you have thicker hair, I definitely recommend to section it off just because you get a nicer blowout, and I find that it lasts a lot longer and your hair is a lot more soft. So So for the rest of my hair, I pretty much go over it lightly just to get it a little bit more dry, so it's more of like a damp or wet rather than like a soaking wet. Then when I go in with my brush to kind of blow it out, which technically this isn't a real blowout, it's just kind of like my fake, easy, everyday blowout that I just kind of take a lot less time to do, but it looks like a nicer blowout. I go in with this just to kind of go over it to make it a little bit less wet before I go in with my brush. So I'm gonna blow dry this, and then I will show you guys how I do my fake blowout. Okay, so now that my hair is a little bit more on the drier side, I'm gonna go in with my brush and do my fake blowout. Obviously, if you're doing a real blowout, you can use a larger round brush, but I usually just go in honestly with my wet brush because on a day-to-day basis, I don't really have the time to fully blow out my hair. If I do have the time though, I'll obviously do it properly, but since this is kind of like my everyday hairstyle, I just don't have the time to do that. So I'll usually just go in with my wet brush and kind of make the motion of a blowout, but it's a lot faster and I just find it easier. So. I also find that using a brush while blow drying your hair makes your hair a lot softer. So that's also kind of a plus for doing that. But anyways, now that I've finished blow drying the bottom half, I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry the top half the exact same way I just did the bottom. Okay, so as you can see, my bangs are still blown out the way I want them to be, but if for some reason your hair or your bangs did kind of go a little wonky while you were blow drying, you can always go back in with your little rolling brush and blow out your bangs again at the end for more volume or just to kind of perfect them. But in my case, I don't think I need to. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start curling. So I completely forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that you're gonna need this tool. However, now I'm showing you, and you're gonna need a curler. So obviously it depends how you're wanting to style your hair. If you wanna straighten your hair, you'll obviously need a straightener, and if you wanna curl it, you'll obviously need a curler, or you can just leave it natural. So this part is pretty much optional. However, I wanted to show you guys kind of like my everyday hair, and usually on an everyday basis, I will go ahead and give myself some like easy beachy curls. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So the curler that I use is the T3 Micro, I think 1.5 inch barrel. It is the model style 76540. So I'll have it linked down below the exact style, but I'm pretty sure it's just called like the 1 inch barrel clamp or something like that. But it is by the brand T3. I really do love their styling products. I have their straightener as well, and I pretty much just use those products. So definitely recommend, and I'll have them linked down below. So I'm just gonna let this guy heat up, and then we will get started. Babe, what time did you want to order sushi? Yeah, that sounds good. Also, I feel like I'm gonna get a ton of questions on my outfit. It's actually a Wild Fox little pajama set that I'm completely obsessed with. It's from their Valentine's Day collection. I actually just got it. I'm gonna show you guys the full body, but it's pretty much just leggings with a matching sports bra, and it's so comfortable, and I'm obsessed with it. So I thought it was fitting for this video since we are just chilling and doing our hair routine. Okay, so now that the curler is ready to go, I'm going to section off my hair into 2 sections. Since I usually do a very like chill, casual, messy, beachy look, I really am not like concerned on making it perfect. So I usually kind of just go through lightly and do some very easy beachy curls back and forth both ways to make it look as natural as possible. As I was saying, to make it as natural as possible. So I'm gonna show you guys an example on how I do one curl, It's super straightforward, super simple. So I'll just show you a few and then I'll do the rest of my head. So what I'm gonna do is curl it around, leave about an inch off so it stays straight, and then keep it on for a few seconds, let it drop, and then put it down. Super easy, super simple. The key to that though is leaving at least like an inch off of the barrel so it stays straight on the bottom. And I honestly don't keep it on for very long because I want it to be as natural and as like messy as possible, so. Finish the bottom half of my hair. I'm just going to run through my fingers and just kind of make it messy and pretty much make sure that the curls are not ringlets because that's kind of like the opposite of what we're going for. So I'm pretty much going to do exactly what I did on the bottom on the top half, and then I will show you guys the final result. Okay, and then when I'm done the top half as well, I'm just going to run my fingers through just like I did on the bottom and pretty much make sure that the curls are not ringlets. They're more of like a beachy wave like this. And then I'm gonna go in with the Touchable Spray Wax Finishing Hairspray again, Kevin Murphy, and lightly spray that over my entire head. And like I said at the beginning of the video, this hairspray, or this finishing spray, I guess you could say, really makes your hair like waxy, which I really like because like I said, my hair is pretty fine, so it gives my hair quite a bit of volume and texture, and I just really, really like it. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with my hairspray and pretty much finish off the entire look. Yeah, these two products are amazing. Like I said, it's the Touchable Spray Wax Finishing Hairspray, and then the Bedroom Hair is really good for texturizing. So these two as a combo are amazing, and I'll definitely have them linked down below. Okay, and then last but not least, this is a product that I don't use every single day, but I do use quite often, and that is usually when my hair is frizzy, or if I'm in like a climate that makes my hair frizzy or dry. I'll go in with the matte pomade, and as you can see, I have used this guy to crap. I am obsessed with this product. I am pretty much done with it, and I'm like scraping the bottom at this point. So that just shows how much I love the product. So I pretty much just go over the top of my head and pat down any frizz that I have. Like I said, I do like keeping as much texture and volume as possible in my hair, but when it's like frizzy and like not cute at the top of my head, that's when you gotta fix it. So I just go in with that. I use not even that much. That's why this thing has lasted me so long, but I'm gonna get myself a new one of these. So yeah, that is how I blow out my bangs and do my hairstyle every single day. I have been doing this hairstyle for a while now, ever since I pretty much cut my bangs, which was in the summertime. So this video is long overdue, but I'm glad that I finally have it up here for you guys. And I feel bad because I know a ton of you guys have been asking me for this video and like on how to style bangs, because a ton of you guys have bangs now. So hopefully this video was helpful, and like I said, I'll have all of the products and styling tools that I used in today's video linked down below for you guys. So if you guys are wanting to do this exact hairstyle, you can go out and get the stuff yourself. And then one last thing I should probably mention in this video before I end it is a ton of you guys have asked me exactly what you should ask if you want to go in and get my hairstyle and my same style of bangs, because I know a ton of you guys have been inspired to get bangs as well, which is so cute, and I'm obsessed with that because I think it's such a fun hairstyle. But my hairstylist told me to tell you guys that it is the curtain style bangs. So if you guys go into any hair salon or go to any hairstylist, just ask for curtain bangs, because apparently that is the hairstyle that I have. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and this tutorial was helpful. Let me know in the comments another tutorial you guys want from me. I would love to do it for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.